Welcome back to Legacy of the Forge. We now own our very own forge and, well, it's time to clean it up. Now, we know that the room on the right here is apparently the apprentice's room, so let's clean this up first. This would have been our father's room, in theory, so... Ooh, something to lockpick. Let's have a little look in here. And... open sesame. Miner's hood, miner's hose, and cheap wine. I mean, I'll take it all, but I don't think we're going to do anything with that. Okay, well, doesn't look like there's anything I can actually move in here. Well, let's try the other room. Okay. It's just a little untidy. Ah, okay. Weapon stub. Oh, pick it up. Clear the rubble. I did hear something about us having to take sacks outside. Let's see. Oh. Whew. Bag and take. Let's go. Okay. Yep. That is definitely a sack we are taking outside. And I think she said put it on the cart. I don't know where the cart came from, but, you know, we'll do that. Ah, okay, that's not too bad. It's only here. I was thinking like it was going to be all the way out there. This is just, you know, come down the stairs. No issue. Right. Let's keep clearing up the upstairs here. This is looking a little bit better already. Although that might just be the fact that the lights come in here. Scrap metal. Ooh, bag and take. A little bit more rubble. Right. I mean, one thing we can definitely say is at the end of this, we're going to feel like we have actually cleaned this place up. Because it's going to take the same amount of time as doing it normally. Right. Down here. And also wash up over there. Right. Let's drop it off.
Lugging sacks really never gets old.
That's right, Henry. It's the most engaging gameplay experience the world has ever seen. I can't open this yet, apparently. For some reason. It's impossible to open. Alright, I guess we open it later. Grab the knight shield. Oh, it's a display hook. Oh! So we can put whatever we like up there. That's cool. We'll think about that later, I guess. Random ladder. Grab the deer skin. Can't grab that, apparently. Okay. Nothing else on the floor here for us to pick up? Just checking that nothing else is classified as something we need to pick up upstairs. Deck under the bed. It must be in the other side then of stuff we need to pick up. Okay. Well, okay. Continue looking at the floor, trying to figure out what's interactable. Does that say sleep? You can sleep on that? Oh, well, if you say so. Doesn't look very comfy. Let's just put it that way. Yes, none of that. Okay, so does it say that we've got this many upstairs? Yeah, on the upper floor. Huh. Seems like there must be more that's interactable then. Maybe there's more. Maybe there's more to the upper floor somewhere. Oh no, it implies it's here. I don't mean to be stupid. I'm just trying to figure out what it actually wants me to look at. Oh, this exotic wood. Ooh, okay. Well, this is just spot the random thing on the floor. Then it's the game we're playing. Ah, there it is. I don't know how I missed it.
I reckon
Cheat
I can
steal.
still use these materials.
Cool. And they're ones that I haven't seen before. So now we have to sweep it. Now, how do I do that? Do I grab the brush, or do I just look at things I want to... I just look at things I want to sweep. Wonderful. Well, that works for me.
Good as new, I suppose.
Yeah, it could use a little work, but it's not too bad. What's next on our list? Open the gate to the yard. Unlock the entrance to the forge from the street. Alright. I can't use this, but I assume that that will become our chest then, if this is our room. Alright. Well, let's see. Can't get in here.
Open this gate from the other side.
Can I get in from this side then? This is where we tried to get in previously, and it didn't seem to work, so... Yeah, there's nowhere to go here, I think, unless there's somewhere in the wall that I can get through. No, don't think there's any way in that way. Is that a... Oh. That's quite definitely, like, an alligator and a boat. Huh. Alright. That's a reference to something. I don't get it, but it's a reference to something. So it says I'll have to get in from the other side. How about this? Is this climbable? No. Okay. If it was climbable, it would have been a lot easier to do. Here? This is climbable-ish. Definitely see over the top there, but it's also not the right answer. Here? Ah, this is it, right? Nope, that just looks like it's it. Assuming this had to be it, because it's kind of perfect. How about further along? Pulling the wall back here? Nope, not really. Okay. How about this? This is not something I can... Oh, I can sort of climb it. How about jumping over there? Doesn't seem like that's working. It seems like it's very much not liking whatever I'm trying to do here. Okay, let's try climbing this. Yeah, this is a little too janky to be the right answer, but I'll keep at it because we're here. No, okay. So back here... Can I just climb that? No, maybe there's a... Wait, was there something else I could interact with there for a second? No, okay. Right, so that's not right either. A puzzle they have given us. Is there any way in from upstairs? I'd assume we would have spotted it by now, but we'll have a look around. No. Okay. Then we have to get in from the front then. Okay. Which we tried doing and it failed miserably, but... Oh, there we go. We can just press E. It wasn't a puzzle, it was press E. Alright then. Well, I would like the spade. And let's go in.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
It's pretty horrid. Ooh, fastening material. Grab that first. Keys to the forge's upper floor. That would be the way that you were meant to get in there, not lock picking. That makes a lot of sense. Alright. Clear rubble. It's gonna be a big forge when we're done, though. Alright, clear rubble. Wonderful. So that bit is now all clear, hopefully. Yeah, and I can open the gate, which we want to do because that's where the cart for the rubble is.
My lord, it's even worse than I thought in here.
It's not that bad. Alright. Bag and take. Ah, you know what? Some of the materials might be in the rubble, because it looks like there's some material in that rubble as well. That might be how I missed it upstairs.
Come on.
Either that or I, you know, lost the use of my eyes, which is also entirely possible. Right, let's take it over here, and we will put down the sack. Alright. Back over here. More scrap metal. More iron. And more scrap metal.
Some of this is bound to come in handy.
Well, there's some rubble we can bag and take. Let's do that. Gonna have to get rid of all these cobwebs as well, but I guess focus on the big stuff first. Right. Head out here. And drop off the sack. Wonderful. Wonder what time of day it is. It's like 6. Okay, so we probably want to sleep here overnight at some point. Don't think we need to eat though, because I think we are pretty good on food.
Oh, Christ,
Especially as I
that's
think we
heavy.
have the perk that means that if you're standing still, like say if you're forging, you don't actually use up that much nutrition. We can have a look. Yeah, so we're only at 84, so we don't even need to go and eat, really. We can just sleep. Then we probably need to eat.
Those sure look heavy.
Right, and there should be another bit of rubble somewhere. Oh, we can sweep here? Okay. Old machine
What's
sketch.
this? It has Martin's mark on it. I'll have to ask Magdalena.
Wonderful. Anything else that I'm missing in here? Oh, no, just the plan. Alright, we already got everything. Wonderful.
Great work.
Hey, I found this set of old plans.
My word, you really are a handy lad. And hardworking too. I like to see that. You see this, Skoda? Your forge is finally in good hands.
I found this. The mark Martin used to use is on it. Do you know what it could be?
Aye, that looks like one of the sketches for that grand project of theirs. They always met up in the evenings after work. All hush-hush, and over something so silly, no less.
Something silly?
What do you mean, something silly?
The broken astronomical clock on the square.
Ah.
Back then, the city officials decided they wanted it fixed. So they asked the masters of the guild to propose a solution. Your pa got all excited about it, then got my old Skoda involved, along with that other apprentice that was here. What was his name? Such a timid, quiet lad. Sucker. Oh, I can't recall, but I remember they did some work on it, but the city ended up changing its mind.
What happened?
What happened?
They brought in some Italians, all the way from Padua or whatever it's called. And how do you think that turned out?
They messed it up because the clock still isn't working?
They messed it up?
It was a terrible disgrace. The Italians ended up running off along with the money. There was no money left for the repairs, and there still isn't. So the clock is still broken. I remember when it still used to chime. But what can you do? Better to discuss what you want to do with this place.
I want to get the forge running again.
I want to get the forge running again.
All right, then. Come, I'll show you something. This was Skoda's table. He was always sketching something, planning repairs. He could stand here for hours. It was his favourite spot. And now it's yours.
It's an honor.
I think there's just one thing left to do. You have to put up a shop sign. So your customers know where to go, right? Have a look at the plans here.
Oh, okay. Okay, so house building? I see. At the building table in your forge, you can buy furniture and carry out renovations to your house, chamber, and garden. Getting renovations and furniture requires enough coin and blacksmith prestige, but once you acquire something, it remains available to you permanently. Blacksmith's prestige determines what you can acquire for your forge. You raise it by completing guild activities which appear on the map each day. Okay, so you get some generic events that then you can do, raises your prestige, that then lets you do something in the forge, so effectively you're living life as a blacksmith. Cool. You can cycle through the different ones, cycle through different... So it's A and D to cycle there, and then WS. Alright. E to open, hold E to select to confirm. Padlock means we can't do it, star means that we are newly acquired, I see. Oh, and this isn't a thing that I can go through, this is just literally telling me I can use A and D. Understand. Ah, so no shop sign is the one that we've got to do. Let's have a look at that first. Okay. So we can go for the old shop sign here. Battered signboard mainly says it needs replacing as soon as possible. Sadly, it brings nothing but bitter memories. And then if I have more prestige, I can get all sorts of cool stuff. Alright, cool. Let's buy and equip it. Hey, fantastic. What else can I afford while we're here? Let's have a look at the damaged roof. So I can have a fish scale roof, a boarded roof, or an ochre roof. Roof covered with straw thatch with a boarded gable shaped like a fishtail. Roof covered with straw thatch with a boarded gable clad in soft split planks. Or roof covered with a straw thatch with a gable plastered in the colour of ochre. I quite like the way this one looks. I think I'm going to go with boarded. Yeah, we have the money. Wonderful. Ruined upper floor. We can't do anything with. Ruined ground floor. We can't do anything with. I'm guessing that's what the star means. It's like, hey, you can do something with this now. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's what it told us. But what I was meaning is, I thought the star was just saying, oh, this is something you need to do as like the next thing. But it's actually telling us that there's only unlocked. So if we go to ladder, there's nothing we can do with that. It's just a ladder that's going to sit there. We couldn't possibly remove it until we have 13 blacksmith prestige. How would we ever manage? Alright. Old bed. We can go for a fir wood bed. Brown, red, or green. I think I'm going to go with brown. Alright. Let's do that. Wonderful. We can make it more exciting later. Okay, useless junk I can remove at 11. Leaky barrel, remove it at 6. Old chest, turn it into a village chest. Okay, I mean, like, they're the same-ish. But, like, in terms of, like, how much I care, but sure, we'll do it. And then a dirty table. We can turn it into an oak table, light or dark. Let's go light. Oh, you know, why is Mutt growling? Let's go dark, actually. Let's do that. Okay, I think that works better. And then everything... Oh, crooked door. I'm assuming we can make it a not crooked door. Yep, wonderful. Reinforced ash door with a heavy iron ring instead of a handle, so even after a trip to the tavern, there's a good chance you'll find it. Okay. Wonderful. Chandelier, we don't have. Ruined stove, we can't do anything with. Wonderful. Unpainted walls, couldn't possibly. Welcome to your new forge. You can decorate your house. Upstairs you'll find your own room where you can place furniture and decorations. Some furniture pieces even grant unique buffs. Oh! On the ground you can build structures and equipment that will help you in everyday life. And last but not least, you have your very own forge. Well, thank you very much, tutorial. Oh, and then this one, which I didn't mean to leave before looking at. That's our chamber. Garden. Can't do anything with the garden because I'm not prestigious enough. Okay, what was Mutt growling at? Better question, where is Mutt? Okay, let's shut this. We're closing down for the night. I can't close that door, it'd be impossible. Right, oh, I should speak to her actually. Hello.
Good work, Henry. I didn't think I'd see this fire going ever again.
We'll get this place up and running again.
Now that you're officially open, why don't you forge something for me?
What do you need?
Nothing difficult. My old axe broke. It served me for many years, even after he died. Only now it's all worn down and crooked, so it's not good for chopping.
Why didn't you get a new one in all those years? Someone from the guild would surely be happy to make you one. Probably for free.
I don't need their charity. Besides, if you're even half as talented as your pa was, this should be child's play to you, no?
Of course. You can count on me.
And don't forget to sharpen it too. I can't chop with a dull axe.
Alright. I'm not going to say that first of all. That's a little bit much. Let's just say that's a lovely brooch.
I noticed your brooch. It's really lovely.
It's a nightingale. Shkodda made it for me for our first anniversary. I used to sing while I worked. And he'd always say, "My little nightingale."
It's a real masterwork.
It's mainly a keepsake now. Not much of his is left. Just that old axe. And an axe doesn't make the best love token.
Tell me more about Shkodda.
Tell me more about Shkodda.
What do you want to know?
How did he become a guild master?
How did he become a guild master?
Not long after our wedding, he passed the guild exam. He was even offered a choice of 2 forges. There were 2 vacant ones. One in town, in the merchant's quarter, where young Matthias is now, and this one. Everyone was surprised he chose this place. But we figured there'd be more space here. And we were right. People didn't mind walking outside the walls once they saw the big, fine smithy we built here. As our smithy prospered, Skoda's influence grew, not just in the guild. He even talked about standing for a seat on the council. But he didn't live to see it.
Someone didn't want him on the council. Let's jump out of here for a second. What did Skoda die of?
Sorry to ask you this, but what did your husband die of?
That's just it. No one could tell me. It all came on so suddenly. He started coughing terribly, grew weak, lay down, and never got up. It wasn't the plague, but just as cruel.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What can you do? That's life, lad.
I think somebody had him murdered.
I'd like to know more about your husband.
What would you like to know?
What happened after his death?
What happened after he died?
It's all a bit of a blur. I don't really remember that time too well. It all happened so quickly. He fell ill, took to bed, and 3 days later we were laying him out. Suddenly the smithy was full of people. The guildmasters arranged the funeral, the councillors came to offer condolences. The journeyman disappeared without a word. I went to my sister's for a time, and while I was away the roof caught fire. And the rest you know. I was left here all on my own.
How many journeymen did he train?
How many journeymen did he train here?
Well, not all that many, to be honest. He started with some lad called Janeba from Petch. But the boy couldn't take Skoda's high standards and left. My husband was a strict man. I can't remember a single apprentice who stayed longer than 6 months. Your father was an exception. Him and the fly. The 2 of them stayed together here 2 whole years. Right to the end. That says something about their skill. They were just fine smiths, and Skoda held them in high regard.
Okay, so we're going to have to find out more about this The Fly. Tell me something about Martin.
I'd like to know something about Martin.
Of course, ask away.
How was he at the trade? Let's do that first.
How was he at the trade?
Better than good. He wasn't a complete beginner when he came. He'd trained under another master first. I can't recall where from. I think he brought a few sketches with him, which he showed Skoda, and the 2 of them tried to work something out. He wanted to become a swordsmith, and it showed. He really cared about mastering the craft. He spent a lot of time at it. My husband praised him for being able to think for himself from the very beginning. And he didn't hand out praise lightly, let me tell you that.
Okay. How did you get along?
How did you get along with Martin?
He was no trouble. Ate whatever I cooked, helped out now and then when it was needed. He was a bit like a son to me, really. Although he never wanted to talk about his family, where he was born, where he came from. No one could get it out of him.
What was he like as a lad?
What was Martin like when he was young?
He was a well-mannered boy. I didn't know him outside the forge, but by all accounts he was quite a rascal. Word was, he never missed a chance for mischief. He was always betting on something. Even tried it on with my Skoda. He eventually talked him into a wager. I don't even remember what for. That he'd leap the brook down on Bach. He took a long pole and said he'd vault right over. It seemed like a clever idea, but the pole snapped in 2, and poor Martin plunged straight into the water. Skoda called him Frisky from that day on.
Why did he leave Kuttenberg?
Why did he end up leaving Kuttenberg when things were going so well for him here?
If only I knew. One day he was still here, comforting me, saying everything would be all right. And the next day, he was gone. Didn't even take his things. I asked after him at the guild, but no one wanted to say anything. I often wondered if he'd got himself into trouble somehow. but I never did find out what it might have been. And I doubt we ever will.
So we're assuming that's what happened over in the Jewish quarter, which caused him to want to leave, but... Okay. Let's wash. And I noticed we're a little bit over encumbered, so what I think we might do is we might take this opportunity, now that we've found somewhere to, put down roots for a little bit, we might take this opportunity to go into our new room and to basically just sort out our stuff. Say, okay, what do we need for our life as a blacksmith? Obviously, we're going to sell a bunch of stuff, but what do I actually need? Do I need Mark von Owlitz's sword? No, I also don't think I want to display that. We didn't make it, but I could display it here. Right, as in I could display it in my room, but I don't think we want to display it downstairs. Let's put this up here. Yes, confirm delivery. Anything else that we want to put up here? This one I don't care about. We could put up some of our weapons. Yeah, we could put up the Asman Saber here. There we go. Right, let's confirm delivery. And on this side, I'll put up the Valshanka. Yeah, let's put that up there. Okay, we're putting away our weapons for a little bit. And I guess that means, well, where are our other hooks? We have one over here as well. Okay. This one can be Ranyek's bow. And then over here, this is going to be our shield. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's looking better already. We're going to keep our sword on us. And we're going to keep the hammer on us. But the rest of it we're going to put away in here. Let's open this up for a second. So, Lord of Hell's helmet. I don't think I'm even using some of this. Well, let me have a look. Which one did I destroy? I haven't destroyed this one. So that's got... What am I using on it? Using... Oh, you know what? I was looking at take, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Easy mistake to make. So which one do I want to get rid of? I want to get rid of everything that's in yellow. Okay. Everything that's in yellow in armor we can put away for now. Right, so let's transfer. Yes. Is it going to tell me each time? Of course it will. That's fine. Did it unequip something without me realizing? It may have. Okay. Can't remember what else I'm actually going crazy. I'm like, I can't remember what I had. So male hood with coat of arms, male hood with that. I think it unequipped our helmet. Yeah, I think it unequipped this helmet, in fact. There we go. Wonderful. The rest of those we can get rid of. Yes, we can put the Waffenrock in here. And we can put that in there. And we can put the Halber in there. No, not that one. Noble's Belt and Noble's Pouch can stay out. Let's just check that I've got everything that we would expect in here. So those ones, and our cuirass is this one. Is that right? So that is 78,106 compared to... No, so this was definitely what I was using. So let's put that one away. Right. That's fine. We could probably just put away some of our other colors of things as well. Our cleric habit for now. Right. Over here with the Nuremberg gauntlets. And these. And those. And our shoes. Well, it was these actually. Yeah, these are our shoes as well. Okay. And then I think these things I can leave because they don't weigh anything. Wonderful. So put away our weapons for a while. Could also put away all of this. These do weigh things, so... You know what? Sure. Let's put these away for now. That'll help us a little bit with our weight issue. Yeah, that's looking a little bit better. Some of this stuff we're obviously just going to sell, but some of this we want to put away. Right. Wonderful. How are we looking now? We are looking like we're taking everything off. This is going to be our normal outfit, I guess, for everyday stuff. I guess we could go for like a outfit for just doing normal work, but yeah. Okay, that's fine for now. Okay, well, I think it's time that we sleep and save, right? Now we put up our weapons. Right, let's do that. And we are going to sleep until then. Nice solid 12-hour sleep. Wake up bright and early, get the forge going, fix up an axe. Right. Do we actually have that as a quest, or is that just... Yes, we do. Technically, I'll have to reforge it as it's in a miserable state. Alright. Let's close this. Let's switch into our blacksmithing gear. Close the door behind us. We'll head on down. Hello, Mutt. No.
You're my doggy, eh?
Let's see if I've got any food for you.
Here you go. Take it.
I have some food. You can have the smoked pork. There you go. Wonderful. Alright. Into the forge we go. So, blacksmithing. Magdalena's axe. So, we need a broken axe, which we were given, scrap metal, and fastening material. A homemade axe improved years ago by blacksmith Skoda to better suit his wife Magdalena's needs. It's more durable than an ordinary axe. Let's do some crafting. I do have some more lights down here, although I guess it would probably improve if I wasn't doing this earlier in the day. Right. Just wait for it to warm up. And to the anvil. Right. We are not whistling. Oh, we are whistling. I'm just going to keep hammering it in the hopes that I don't need to re-warm it up. I'm still getting sparks. We must almost be there, right? Nope. Okay. Almost there.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
I love how you say it's not worth it and it's literally done. Alright. Probably needed to make it warmer to start with. But we have our axe ready. Let's quench it. Cool. That looks like an axe to me. Smithing success, and you got lockpicks, as it says. Alright. Let's do this. Well, apparently it's not a very good axe I've made, but that's fine.
All done.
Alright. Well, at least it's sharp. Hey, Magdalena, I remade your axe. She asleep currently downstairs? I believe she is. Okay, well, leave her be. Can't eat from the pot because I don't think she's cooked anything yet. Alright, well, anything I can do in town? These things open to us yet? No, so it doesn't have any activities for us to do in town. Because it was claiming that we were going to get some that would show up on our map. Quite clearly nothing has showed up on our map anywhere, so that's fine. Okay. What time of day is it? Don't put out your torch. Oh, it was just past 9. I might go and catch herself a bath. You know what? Let's switch into our nice clothing. Then we'll come back when hopefully she's awake. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I know we're about to go and have a bath, but I just saw this was open. Right, launder clothes. All of them. Let's do that. Wonderful. So that means both bits of our clothing, or both sets of our clothing are now nice and clean. Right. Over here. And let's find bathhouse owner, who I think is in here and then in here. Oh. Please go first. My mistake. Okay, she's usually in there. She over above us today? No, it's just telling us this. Is she in here today? Oh, nope. My mistake.
Leave that door alone, will you?
Sorry. I will shut the door. Didn't realize I was breaking any rules by moving the door. Oh, hello. You're who I was looking for.
I'll be with you, sir.
I'm with you.
I need a bath.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
That one.
I've got a few wounds that need taking.
Because this one also gives us food as well. Cool.
There. All clean and bandaged
Right.
up.
Then I want to head out the back here, and I want to go to the right because I think it's time that we get a new haircut. Because we've had this haircut for a while, and it's kind of our tradition to get a new haircut when we start a new thing.
Hose?
I see. This is a new thing. My mistake. Yeah, it's a new thing. Basically, what it will do is instead of it automatically re-equipping your stuff and unequipping and re-equipping, every time it changes your outfit, next time you go into the inventory screen, it will say, do you want to switch your outfit back? Which is a great change, except for it means that, like, you're left naked after the bathhouse.
No, I just... Sorry.
Okay.
I'm good, man. I'll fix up that mane of yours so well you'll be sure to impress Lady Anna herself.
All right.
I'm in need of your services, Master Barber.
Let's see if we've got any new ones from before. I don't think we've got too many new ones. We might. So what were we at? We were at the Polish undercut. Might let our hair grow out a little bit here. I don't know. I'd go for... trying to find something that isn't terrible, but maybe we go for luscious locks. We need a bigger beard, I think, to make that work. Let's grow it out a little bit here. Yeah, you know what? I think we could learn to like that. Let's have a look at hair. So luscious locks was what we were on. We could go for minstrel. Let's truly let it grow out. But I think if it's too long, it's not going to be quite right. Could go back to Henry's classic. Scallots. Ordinary bloke. Maybe it's ordinary bloke. Yeah. Could just be ordinary bloke with, like, a shave. I don't know how I feel about that. We're not really an adventurer anymore, so I'm feeling like be something else. Could do this. Maybe just Henry's classic cut with a little, 5 o'clock shadow. Let's do that. Which is a mad thing to ask the
My
barber
work
for.
is done, and you look good enough to be painted on an altar.
Like, hey, could you just give me like a 5 o'clock shadow? It's just a weird thing to ask. There we go. So that's Barber Henry for us now. We have lost our Van Dyke, which we've had since we became an artist for the previous DLC. Right. Wonder if Magdalena's woken up yet. Right. All the way over here. Let's see if she is available. Also do think we need to pick up a new outfit when we're in town. Just something that speaks more to our new role in society. Yeah, I am going to looks max in terms of what we're doing here rather than stat max, but that's okay. Alright.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I have the axe for you.
I have that axe you wanted.
Wonderful. Let's see. Well, it's not the best work I've seen, but I suppose it'll do the job. Just be warned. People here in the city care more about the quality of work than in the countryside. If something is shoddy, they'll notice it right away. So, if you mess up a piece while forging and it ends up being low quality, it's best to just make a new one. All right?
All right.
Word will spread soon enough that locals don't have to go to the city to have something forged. And you'll have your first customers. Everyone around here knows me, so sometimes they might come to me with orders. I did the same for my husband back then. Does that work for you?
That works.
That works for me.
Glad to hear it.
As long as it doesn't bother you.
Why would it? On the contrary, I'm glad. I'll help out around the house, and I'll be happy to help with this too. I don't get out much, so I have all the time in the world. Oh, and one more important thing. You can also sell pieces you forge on your own, without anyone ordering them. There's a storeroom past the left door under the archway on the street, where you'll find a chest you can put products in, and I'll do my best to sell them. Here's the key to the chest. I'll hold onto the money for the products for you, so feel free to ask any time.
Okay. That seems like quite a workload.
You've taken on quite the workload, Magdalena.
I don't mind. All the movement keeps me young. In the meantime, you can focus on getting in good with the guild.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, getting good?
The guild masters are an eclectic bunch. They all like different things. It would be best if you try to be on good terms with everyone. They'll appreciate you, and you'll forge all the more. For example, Boris of Brod loves nothing more than rolling dice. If you offer him a game at the guild hall, I'm sure he won't refuse. He used to be one of your pa's best friends. He might even tell you about some of their misadventures.
I'm not sure I want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Don't lie to yourself. Till we meet again, Henry.
Sales chest. You can put items in the sales chest you want to get rid of. Magdalena and any apprentices you may have will gradually take the items, sell them, or use them as raw materials. You can collect the coin from Magdalena. Okay. That chest, she said, was outside, I think. Ah, in the storeroom. I see. Sales chest. Sales chest is an easy way to earn extra coin from the excess items from your adventures and your forge. That's what I was wondering. Can you also do things from my adventures? Yeah, perfect. Wonderful. That's great. The higher your blacksmith prestige, the more items you will sell. Great. Fantastic. Any items that can be reused in the forge in the sales chest. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So let me go in here. So the weapon stub we can transfer. Knight shield. I keep a spare torch on us deliberately. Let's go with that. And that. The miner's hood as well, I think, can go. That can go. Those are upgraded, which implies I do use them. I think we also use those. We don't use those. Anything that's upgraded, I'm like, we probably used those. I may have used those as well. Let's get rid of those, and those, and those. And the rest of that I think is fine. Yeah. Wonderful. So she'll try and sell those, apparently. Alright. Cool. So now we've done that. It says we should go play dice with Boris. Have we got any quests? No. We should probably maybe check if she has any requests for us as well. Right. Hello.
How's trade?
Nothing sold yet. Try stopping by tomorrow.
Fair enough.
It was good to see you, Henry.
So it's a Stardew Valley style, put them in the chest, come back the next day and they'll all be sold or not sold or whatever. Right. That's fine. Let's head up here. Guess it probably should have said something like Harvest Moon style, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Right. Let's head up here. I do want to find a new outfit, if we can find a new outfit. So we may check in at some of these clothes shops on the way back. We also need to find some blacksmith's gloves at some point. Maybe some better trousers for blacksmithing. You know, that sort of stuff. You know, just some work clothing. Maybe something where we can do hard labor that isn't our blacksmith's outfit as well might be good. Just some clothes. Right, down here. And, yeah, I guess now we're just living a life as a blacksmith. It's a very different life than an adventure, I'd imagine. It's a bit slower. Right. Let's open this up now that we've got a different idea about what we're looking for.
I'm sure he just got held up on the way.
Hello.
What would you like?
Trade.
What do you have for sale?
Okay. So I'm basically just going to make us a little outfit here. So this is going to be our, our working outfit. Could go with a little cleric's hood like this. Yeah, it could be okay. Probably not going to go for nobleman stuff, but something like this, maybe a little frilled cap. Popular in towns and fortresses. Yeah, this is a little bit much. This one's a little extreme, but burger hood. Go with the burger hood as well. Yeah, just a little brown burger hood could be fine. So wait, what slot is that in? So that's in that slot. What slot is the nobleman? So that's nobleman's hood. Wait, and what was the other one? The other one we were looking at was the cleric's hood. So same slot. Let's go for the burger's hood. Let's buy one of those. I'm going to buy the frilled cap. I think that's our ideal cap here. You want to go for a coat here? I assume the burger stuff will probably go for the burger stuff. Go something like that. It kind of works. Yeah. I think we might go with this. A little bit of an orange look. Already gonna have belts and things. That's fine. Don't need this on. Okay. Don't want a fitted coat. Is that the same slot? No, so I could have a coat, but I think we're going coatless for this one. Unless I'm going courtier coat, but I don't think I am. Right, we're looking for here. Just something nice. I guess these kind of work. Color would match and not match. I think that's fine. Right, don't need special horse stuff to go here. Rest of that I think is fine. Okay, we don't sell shoes, but that's perfectly acceptable. Right, and then we switch back into this outfit for the buying.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Cool, I'd like to pay that much.
What would you say to this?
You must be from a poor region.
Alright, he doesn't hate it. How about this?
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I'm glad
Wonderful.
you found what you were looking for, sir.
I did. Okay, so now go this. This is a little silly, I suppose, but it's okay. It being a little silly is acceptable. For now, I'll just put on the burger shoes. I don't like the hood. You know, I don't like the hoods. Yeah, we can improve. Let's just see here. I'm gonna go with one of these. The brighter one's a little bit nicer. I think I prefer these. What does the cleric's hood look like? Kind of looks bad as well. I wonder if I just want to go no hood. What does no hood look like? Let's take that off. Take this one off. That's okay, but I think I'd need to change the hat then.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to try a different hat. If that's alright with you. It's a little too pointy. It could be okay. That's a little bit too much for a working hat. Yeah, it's a little too much as well. You know what? Maybe the hat will grow on me. Okay. So this is our walking around town outfit, I guess. Okay. It's fine. Yeah, we need some more bits. We need gloves. So to get gloves, I had an idea. What I'm looking at for gloves is I'm looking at the cobbler. Yeah, because they work in leather, right? So they might have gloves. At the very least, they might have some new shoes for us. Okay. Let's go over here. Right. Head into this cobbler here. Right, shut that. And... hello. You do sell shoes and gloves. Wonderful. So, leather gloves. Protect the wearer from abrasions and cold. Suitable for horse riding and hunting. Doesn't provide protection in combat. Now, I guess in theory we're looking at like noble gloves here probably. Red kinda goes with the rest of the outfit. Yeah, and then shoes. Those are a bit much. The firm boots though might be okay. Yeah, courtier boots as well. They're a little bit much. We'll go with these shoes. Yeah, they kind of work. What about the pointed shoes? It could be ridiculed in the countryside, but they're a city shoe. Let's just go with these. Yeah, they're okay. Or go with boots. You know what? Let's go with the boots. Let's do that. I'm not even gonna haggle, I think. Well, actually, how much am I paying? I'm currently paying, lost it. 500? You know what? I will haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
I don't know what that means, but I'm going to assume you've insulted me greatly.
Satisfied?
You won't convince.
Yeah, okay.
Why? You'll...
Wonderful. So now we have... where are we? Noble gloves. And... some courtier boots. Wonderful. That's our new outfit. It does a 30 charisma, which is cool. I don't even have any jewelry on. Let's go with... spectacles are too much. Oh no, I do have jewelry on. Never mind. That's fine then. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try. How do I feel about the burger hood? It's okay. Do I hate it? I might bring the whole thing together though. Let's wear it. We'll see if I hate it in like a bit. The moment I saw our Henry with a different like bit of facial hair on, I was like, I hate it. I want it changed. I want it back. And I'm like, you know what? It'll probably grow on me.
You?
Right.
Don't lie.
Let's head down here. Hello. It's just a random townsman. I thought he was someone important. He looked very different, but I don't think he's important at all. Right. Well, let's go into the guild house and play some dice, shall we? Hello. First of all, I'd like to trade.
What do you have for sale?
I just want to see what he's got, honestly, because he's in the guild hall. I have all sorts of cool stuff. He said he has some designs for things as well. I guess he does not, as he doesn't have any of them actually listed. Okay. To see if any of these bridles are out of the mine. They are not. Okay. Hello. You want to play dice?
Ah, if it isn't our newest member, Henry. What brings you here?
Well, I was just passing by, so I thought I'd stop and greet you.
That's nice of you. How's the forge doing?
Pretty well. I cleaned things up. Soon it'll be good as new.
Well, best of luck to you, lad. Us guildmasters have to support each other, you know? Work together, like friends.
By the way, Magdalena mentioned you like playing dice.
Aye, that's no secret. Anytime, any place. What about you? You like rolling bones?
Aye.
Of course.
Glad to hear it. Fancy a game now? What game would you like to play?
Without a badge, I'd like to play Courtiers.
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
Alright. Now, can I remember what we used? Maybe. Shrinking die, was it? It's very lightly loaded. No, I want, like, extremely loaded. Okay. Weighted die. Tends to land on a 1. Okay. See what else we got. No, no. None of those. Ordinary die, odd die. I think odd dies were fine. But I don't think that's what we're going for. Right, noticeably unbalanced. Maybe that was what we went for. Let's see if there's anything here that's like worth us going all in for. Cautious cheater. Yeah, let's go for 5 cautious cheater and 1 weighted.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Right, what have we got? We have 5 5s. Okay, I'll take 2,000 as a start.
Why did I even start playing?
What's he got? Ooh, he's got some special die. Ah.
Alright, that'll do.
Well, that's a scary start. It's not a ton of points, but scary.
Finished. Your turn.
Right. Can I do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? For 750 I can. Or I take the 5 and I re-roll. Yeah. Let's see. Take the 1 and re-roll.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Take the 1 and re-roll.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Nope. Bust. Oh well. I mean, our score wasn't great anyway. Although 750 might have been quite worth it. Okay.
These ones here.
Let's see. He's out. Oh, he's not out. 2 dice. It's chance he fails. He didn't fail. He got 5, but he's gonna pass here, right?
That'll do.
Oh, no, he's going for another? Single die, he rolled a 1. Oh, no. This is where bad things happen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's quite a lot of points. I should have taken the 750, probably, in hindsight. Take the 1 and re-roll. 3 1s. That means he has to get 1,000. He's gonna get 1,000. Let's roll it.
If I was you, I'd take it.
That's a 1. That's a 3. Oh no. Okay.
Alright, that'll do.
Way too greedy. Hopefully he's too greedy as well. Nah, he took the score. Okay. 4 4s and a 1. That's not a lot, right? 900. Okay, I have to re-roll it, but let's do that. Yep, didn't get it. Okay. Yeah, he's won.
Great, and it...
Just like your pa. Frisky always had rotten luck at dice too.
Really?
Aye, but he did more than all right for himself in other areas. You know what they say, unlucky at dice. Maybe it'll be the same for you.
I don't know.
Now listen, I had an idea. When you play dice, you could spread our guild's good name.
What do you mean?
Players in Kuttenberg and beyond always appreciate it when someone like a guild master plays a fair game with them. It'll help our prestige as well as yours. And I speak from experience. And so you have something to play for, even with some more discerning opponents. Take this.
Thanks.
And one more thing. When me and the other masters had a good look at you during the ceremony, you seem like the type of fella that's been through a lot despite your age. Am I right?
Let's say we're an adventurer.
You're right. You could say I'm a bit of an adventurer.
And that's just the type of bloke I need. Just so you understand, us fellas at the guild are craftsmen, merchants. There are some troubles we can't solve without outside help. And now that we have someone like you, we might not have to go looking for it elsewhere.
What's this about?
A shipment of materials that got stuck somewhere on the way to Kuttenberg. One of our German masters, Klaus, wanted to discuss it with you. Go and see him. He can tell you more.
Wait a moment. I wanted to ask you about Martin. Did you know him well?
Of course I did. All the blacksmith's apprentices in the city knew each other. We were one big group, but it was different with Frisky. That was real friendship. The things I got up to with him and Fly. These days, nobody would believe me.
Who was Fly?
Who was Fly?
A fella called Stander. He used to apprentice with your pa at Skoda's Forge. Folks used to call him Fly because he was always calm, quiet, kind of like a fly on the wall. But when he got pissed off, he could really buzz, believe me.
He sounds like he'd be worth talking to.
Aye, only he left the burg, and God knows where he is now. Maybe one of the other masters will know more. Try asking them about him.
All right. What did they get up to, or what did you get up to together?
What did you get up to together?
Ha! Things that aren't polite to talk about, lad. Girls, taverns, all sorts of nonsense. Maybe I'll tell you sometime, once we get to know each other better.
I hear he and Skoda tried to fix the astronomical clock.
Aye, everyone wanted to back then. But Frisky and Fly said they'd made some progress. But they could have just been yanking my pizzle.
Well, I don't think Martin was the type of person to joke about things like that.
I suppose you're right. I reckon if he was still alive, he'd still be trying to fix it. But anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have your work cut out for you at the forge.
All right. Also, we got a level up. We leveled speech. What do we get at max level speech? Dreaded Warrior 2. Your presence on the battlefield can sow doubt and fear in the hearts and minds of even the most seasoned warriors. The effects of Dreaded Warrior perk will be even more powerful. Okay, I think Dreaded Warrior is the one. Yeah, if you use Battle Cry, they might run away. Alright, sure. Also, we're at level 3 Blacksmith Prestige now, which is great. So, we're past Accepted. We've had Beginning. For a freshly minted master, it's surely a strange feeling to step into his quiet house for the first time and begin a new creation. Everything still lies ahead of him. Alright. Improper 1. The first step has been taken, but will take a great deal of strength and patience yet. Success never comes for free. You now renovate the ground floor and upper floors of the house. You can purchase your first wardrobe and other small pieces of furniture for your chamber. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Well, I will see you later, Master Boris. And just want to see if there's anything else. So we have this guy over here. We could go and speak to Eichner on the way back to, yeah, on the way back. It's only 2 o'clock. It's not too bad. Oh, we'll let him shut the door behind him. Right. Down here.
My respects.
As you should. I think this is a lighting issue. When we're in the dark, this actually looked quite good. The problem is, it doesn't look good when we're, you know, walking around in the light. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, we're going to want to walk around in the light. So, there you go. Also, it's never a good thing when someone says, you know what, that looks really good in the dark. You know, where I can't see it. That's never a good sign. Right. Going through town here. Okay, round to the left. Past all of these guys. Round to the left. Is he at the pub? Or is he in his shop? He is in this shop, in fact. Weaponsmith. Alright, shut the door behind us. Hello. First of all, what have you got? See if he's got anything exciting. He's got some sketches. You know what? We don't know these, so I'll buy them off you. Alright, let's do some haggling.
Let's talk about the price.
Das könnte vielleicht gehen.
Yeah, I think I prefer Henry like this. I think this is much better. Wow, the cost is so much. Okay, I want to pay this much.
Only because it's you.
You must be from a poor region.
He's not that mad.
Sehr gut. I can agree to that. I'm glad
Wonderful.
you found what you needed, Henry. Take care.
You wanted to speak with me?
Boris mentioned you wanted to discuss something with me.
And what is it he told you?
Not much. But I understand you're having some sort of business troubles.
Good, good. But before we speak, I have to ask you something. And please be honest. Is Martin the blacksmith really your father, junger Mann?
Why'd you ask? Don't you believe me?
Ich möchte dir trauen, but I have a good memory for faces. And to tell you the truth, you do not resemble your father much.
Well, we'll tell him the truth.
Martin was the one who raised me and taught me the craft, but he wasn't my real father. You're right.
And you admit this freely, even while knowing the regulations forbid bastards from becoming members of the guild?
My father would vouch for me, were he still alive. He'd want me to carry on his legacy.
Well said. The wishes of the dead do indeed bear weight. Nevertheless, do not mention this to anyone else. Not everyone may be so understanding, and may wish ill upon you, Junge. Now please follow me. We can discuss the rest in private.
Alright.
Ach ja. It is always easier to think over a cup of wine. So bitter und so süß wie das Leben selbst.
Why did you...
Gott segne dich, Klaus. Oh, verzeih, I did not know you had a visitor.
Nichts passiert, mein Bruder. Allow me to introduce our newest member, Master Henry. Henry, this is my younger brother, Albert, a royal official. He oversees the customs and guilds of Kuttenberg.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Ja, gleichfalls, Meister. Do not let me disturb you. We shall speak later, Klaus. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.
Good. Now you know my brother as well. He is a man of strong principles. The guilds do not have it easy with him.
Why did you ask about my father earlier?
Forgive me, but why did you ask about my father earlier?
Listen, mein Freund. Boris could not tell you everything. Not that he knows everything, nor does he want to.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean to say it is my responsibility to assess potential risks to our guild.
Wait, so it was a test?
Richtig! You are a smart lad, I can see that. You really are like Martin in that regard. Did you know he saved my life? Nun ja, das hat er. Few men were brave enough to fight like he did.
Well, I like to handle things myself, too.
We have that in common, too. I also like to handle things on my own.
Ja, ich habe es gehört. Young and headstrong, eh? Nevertheless, while the world may change, problems stay the same. And you are the one I chose to help me deal with them, junger Mann.
I'll be happy to, if I'm able. What is this about, Master?
You may not know this, but it is my job to guarantee the guild can do its work without interruption, and that the goods get where they need to. Surely you know our work attracts all sorts of undesirables, right?
Mm-hmm. Did some merchandise go missing?
Did something go missing? Someone got robbed?
If only it was just one someone, junger Mann. And I'm afraid we will have to sort this out ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you report it to the bailiff?
If something happened, why don't we turn to the bailiff?
Because things are more complicated than they seem, junger Mann. Look, this city may belong to the king, but it is controlled by rich foremen and trade guilds. While ours may be among the most influential, that is precisely what upsets many people and arouses envy.
So the bailiff wouldn't help us?
Natürlich hilft er. But the question is how long it would take and how much merchandise we would have left over.
What are you implying?
Only that there are many who would wish harm upon our guild. What's more, ever since the army arrived in the region, every dirty deed is blamed on deserters and Trabants.
Are you saying they're ambushing our wagons on purpose?
Ja, genau. And it is getting harder and harder to save what we can. That is why I wanted to ask for your help, junger Mann.
Okay. I'd be happy to help.
I'll be happy to help. Where should I go?
I see you are not afraid of anything, mein Freund.
Well, I don't mind getting my hands dirty when it's for a good cause.
Good, good. That is just what we need. A supply wagon on his way from Prague disappeared yesterday. It was likely attacked. It is some rotten luck. There was nothing particularly valuable, but the foreman had guild documents with him for transferring property.
Do you suspect someone?
Hard to say. I do not know yet. But those documents will cost us dearly unless we get them back, assuming those blackguards have not already burned them.
So you think there's more of them?
Ja, das stimmt. I would guess they have a camp somewhere nearby.
I understand. I'll have a look around and try to find those documents.
Gut gemacht. Tell me, how do you plan on doing it?
I don't know yet. To be honest, I'm not going to try poisoning them. Probably ambush, but I don't know yet.
I don't know yet. I'll take a look around and decide then.
Good, as you wish. I will give you some potions, ammunition and bandages.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
The documents you are looking for have a green seal with the guild's symbol, and they were in a leather case originally. I doubt those blackguards know how to read, so perhaps you will get lucky and find them lying around or maybe in some crate or chest.
Is there anything else?
Nein, das ist alles. Get those documents back if you can, but remember, du solltest vorsichtig sein, junger Mann.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I will see you later. Right. Time to get out of here. Close that behind us. And we'll head out of this place. Hello. Right. I noticed his name was Susie, and I was trying to figure out what Susie might be short for. And it was coming up with nothing. So where is this? It's just outside of town? Well, I suppose we can go and have a look. Now we got time left in the day. Let's go have a little look over there and see. Right. Okay. Oh, I'm wondering if I want to equip my sword if we're leaving. No, if I'm leaving town, even though I think I want to use my hammer, I'll definitely have the sword as like our main thing. Put this away, put this away. Right. But we might as well have the sword on us in case. Because I know I can kill pretty much everything with a sword. I've absolutely no idea if I can, well, get everything with the hammer. Right. Also, how conspicuous are we in this outfit? I'm assuming quite, but visibility is 82, noise is 14. Quite conspicuous. So visually we're quite there, but noise-wise not so much.
Easy.
Noise-wise we're pretty quiet. Alright.
Go!
We could always just go and talk to them, presuming that's an option. Although he did give us wounding arrows and a potion for healing ourselves, so let's not be too optimistic. Yeah. Alright. Back out of town. And somewhere over here on the left, we should have, well, hopefully, the camp we need to go to. I don't think it was that far out of town. Somewhere along this road to the left. Be in those trees. Yep, in those trees. Alright. Let's head over here.
They attacked the guild's wagon and stole those documents around here. Master Eichner wanted me to look for them.
Alright. You found something, boy? What have you found?
What is it, Mutt?
Through here? Just barking at the fact that there are deer nearby. I've just been barking at the fact that there were deer nearby. Alright. How big is the area we need to explore? Pretty big. Oh, there's a bandit camp down there. It turns out there are benefits of having unlocked every marker on the map. Okay. Oh, that was a interesting game save. Okay. That appears to be the entrance to a camp. Alright.
A bandit camp. Just like Eichner thought. I hope they haven't burnt those documents yet.
Well, let's go in first and see what they have to say.
I hope you didn't talk to him. No? Get out now!
Calm down now. Nobody saw anything and I'm leaving.
I don't want to see you here again, arsehole! Piss off!
Fair enough. Okay.
Nobody's gonna miss him.
No one wants to hear
Are
you
you still staring? Are you trying to piss me off?
Oh, okay. Well, we've been given our instruction to leave. Well, guess we know they're not friendly. And they're not likely going to be friendly. Sneak around here. We know we don't make that much noise, so we should be fairly good with our sneaking.
Well, no. I thought as much. Look, do whatever you want. I couldn't care less.
I think he might have spotted us slightly. Alright. Trying to find a better route in here. So now the moment we poke our head through, they're gonna see us. A little too conspicuous in this outfit. Alright. Let's go around the edge here. Look at this side. Trying to peek in. And it's somewhere in there. There he is. In slowly. Peek and move. Peek and move. Okay. Try and get them to go round.
Huh. Strange.
Oh, shit on your grave! Alert! Alert!
I didn't mean to put away my weapon. Bring it out. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Stop locking on. Stop locking on. I don't want to dodge. I want to run. Holy moly.
So you're stuck!
I don't take full responsibility for that. I was definitely trying to run and it locked me right on. Alright, I take some responsibility for that, but let's see. It did a save as I reached the area, though, so we know we're not too far away. Okay. New plan. First of all, take your weapon out and have it ready. Second of all, this plan wasn't terrible. Just needed like a little adjustment. That guy's interesting right there. What are you doing?
Huh. Strange. I must be mad. Huh?
You horse!
That's a fair response. Run, 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 run.
Do it!
Sick him.
Sick!
Okay, I'm gonna need to get my sword art. I already know it. Let's go. Okay. That's one down.
Show your stuff! I'll beat you to a bloody
Ow.
fucker! That was something!
That definitely was something. I don't like being surrounded.
You son of a bitch!
Okay. Try and switch to this guy.
You.
Okay, then it didn't lock me out. It made me jump. That's weird. Okay. Around here. The guy's down.
Show your stuff!
Okay.
Ha!
Right.
Ah, shit! What the?
That guy's dead.
I'm all yours!
Dead. Alright. That wasn't at all how I thought we were going to handle that. At least we're wearing an outfit that covers the red up. Also, I just realized something. I can just learn these. Wonderful. Then, where's our bandages? Maybe I should put some of these things away when I put the rest of them things away. Okay, could do with maybe a few more bandages, but that'll at least stop some of the bleeding. You got any bandages on you? You do. Fantastic. Great news. You? Groschen, some ordinary dice. You? Groschen. Oh, I'll take the deer skin and the bread. Probably should have taken the walnuts from the other guy. Alright. Let's have a look at these bandages I picked up. Hopefully they're enough. Well, enough to make my torso stop bleeding. Still bleeding out of other bits, though. Right, let's have some of this marigold, shall we? Is it minor marigold? Weak marigold, that's what I'm looking for. Right, at least raise our health a little bit. Let's not assume we've killed all of them yet, but definitely assume we killed some of them. This guy. Russian bandages. Let's apply bandages as we find them. There we go. Right, we're up to 98% of that done. Scrap metal, steel. We're finding a lot of blacksmithing stuff. Seems kind of obvious why. Could steal some of their food. Am I actually hungry? Nope. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nothing back here for us. There's a horse. My sword away for now. Food we can steal. Right. In here, Bandits Brigandine Dark. Oh, okay. Folded armor made up of forged slats hammered on a leather vest and a slightly older form of protection than the fashionable metal cuirass. Alright, grab these. Sketch for armorer. Sketch of plate sleeves, a plan from which a skilled armorer in your forge can create new plate arm protection. Well-tempered plates decorated with etching and engraving interlock seamlessly. The sketch must be given to a hired journeyman and an armorer shed or workshop must be built for him to forge. Alright. Cool. There's the guild contract document, and that was Tinkle. Okay, it's a white powder imported from merchants from Far Asia. Huh? I don't need the schnapps. Alright. Anything else in here I need? Nope. Alright, let's let's go and heal us up a little bit here. Wonderful. So I'm no longer bleeding at all, which I think is really where we want to be. Horse. There we are, Pebbles. Apparently they nerfed Pebbles in one of the patches. Pebbles is no longer the best horse. Once upgraded, there's now a better horse. Because they nerfed how much stuff you get from Pebbles. But that's fine. Also, apparently, although it might not be available on ours. Oh no, it is. There you go. They added a couple of fast travel. They added a couple of fast travel points over here for Sigismund's camp, which was something I was wondering. Like, I was like, oh, is there a gameplay reason they never added those? Nope. They just literally never added those. Why is my dog bark? Oh, because there were deer. Okay. Oh yeah, they just didn't add them for whatever reason. That's the reason they didn't add them. They just didn't. So they now exist, which is cool. Right.
Greetings, sir.
Hello. Bathhouse.
I'd like to use your...
Certainly.
That one.
Tend to my wounds.
All right.
I'll gladly pay you.
Excellent.
Okay.
There. All clean and bandaged up, friend. I hope next time you want me to do more than just
Good boy.
Wash your back.
Alright. Oh. Right. Need to do that now. Okay, where's my horse? There we go. I'm assuming we can't go to this guy right now because the his place will have shut. So let's go to my forge, which has its dedicated fast travel point. Wonderful. And over here. Cool. Before we end up for the day, let me just head in here, and I got a few things I'd like to drop into this. Oh, from the player side. Probably just drop all of those in there, to be honest. You can sell the burger hood. I don't want it. Sell that. Rest of this I think we're okay with. Wonderful. Right. Oh, also, in here, I want to go down to sketch for armorer. You can read, apparently. Yep. It turns out I can't read it because I don't know the language. But I can learn the nobleman's sword. The noble's sword. Be good if anyone ever asks us to make a noble sword. Which they might. Alright. In here for the day. Let's head upstairs and get ready to rest. Right. Back into our room. Close that. Have a little sit at our table. Do I need to eat? Let's see. Don't think so, right? No, yeah, because this all gets done by treating your wounds. Looking a lot better. And I think now is the time for us to end our episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.